Well, I think my father-in-law, Earl Passmore, tricked me. He, he knew I loved basketball, so he needed somebody to help the boys play basketball. So he said, could you come down and help them play basketball? So I went down there and met the kids and liked the program. And I finally realized I liked the program better than the basketball. We had some books and the boys hadn't passed achievements. So we used to have contests to see which post could do the most achievements. And we beat the other posts. We had lots of fun though.
It wasn't very long that I got into the program being a leader. Earl Passmore scooped me up, and it was just a joy to be able to do the work, and I believe the Lord placed me there to be part of this program.
I got into Stockade because of Sam, actually. And I met him in college. We weren't in the same class or anything, but we were both interested in math, and somehow a friendship developed. And it was the days of the big posts. So I had rough going sometimes during those first years. It's much easier now.
I've learned a lot about telling stories, holding the boys' interest. I've learned a lot about doing things in our post meeting that the boys are interested in, trying to keep everybody occupied. Things like that, I think, are the biggest things I've learned.
I'm not a good storyteller, so I make videos now. I have a computer and a microphone, and I make DVDs out of these story times. I look on the internet for pictures, or sometimes I have pictures that I've taken myself that work out nicely. And I turn them into stories, and they have a religious significance to them. I remember in one of my story times I told the group that my happiest time of the week was at the Stockade meetings, and I really feel that way.
I was so conscious of the fact that if I did something without praying about it first, it never seemed to go over as well as when I prayed about it and told God, look, let's do this together. Help the boys learn what I'm trying to teach them, and help me teach them what you want me to teach them.
Several times I've met the fathers of boys I have now who were Stockaders themselves at one time. It happened with that many years. I suppose now there are some grandfathers out there whose boys are in Stockade.
When I look back at those 50 years, I don't really think of them as work. If the Lord uses you, if you're available and you turn that time over to God, He'll use you.
Being with the men too, that we enjoyed each other and on the same purpose to win and train these boys for Christ.
I liked the program. My father-in-law was the head of the program. This gave me something to do with him, but all the men that were there were men that I enjoyed working with. I enjoyed listening to their stories and their devotions. It's the interaction with the men with a common purpose of teaching the boys. And I just loved it.